Hello everyone and welcome to Story Time with me, Miss Anna, and it's Tuesday. So as always, we're going to say hello to our friends all over the world. We've got our world map here, and let's see, who are we saying hello to today? Shake, shake, shake. Say hello to our friends in France, and there is France, right there by the Eiffel Tower in a city called Paris. That is France, the country, and we say in French, bonjour, mon ami, bonjour, mon ami. And we're going to say hello to our friends in South Africa. Yes, my home. And it's in Africa on the continent. Oh, that way. Right at the bottom, the southern part of Africa. South Africa. So France is up there, that way. And we go right down. And there is South Africa. And then we're going to say hello to our friends in Sri Lanka. Ayubowan in Sri Lanka. Let's find Sri Lanka, you know now. It's right under India. And it's a tiny, tiny little island there. But I hear it's beautiful. I will want to go and visit someday. So, let's say hello. Oh, and in Sinhalese we say Ayubowan. So let's say hello. Bonjour, bonjour mon ami, bonjour mon ami, bonjour. Hello, hello allemaal, hello allemaal, hello. That was Afrikaans. And in Sinhalese we say Ayubowan, 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 Ayubowan. There we go. Right. Today's story, let's put everything aside here, the book is very, very old. I bought this storybook in the year 2007. So it's more than 10 years old. It's actually 13 years old, and it's not in a very good condition anymore, as you can see, because I have moved this book with me wherever I've been. So and I didn't buy it new. I bought it at a boot sale, so it was already somebody else's book before I got it. I like this book because there's flaps in the book that you can lift and open, and it's a bit of a surprise what's behind the flap or what's under the flap when I lift it up. And I bet you would like that surprise too, to find out what is under the flap. Miss Anna, open it quick. Yes, so I will do that. The story is called Mr. Little's Noisy Plane. So if you listen to the title, Mr. Little's Noisy Plane, what do you think his name is? Clever, Mr. Little. That is Mr. Little, and what is this? His noisy plane. Yes, Mr. Little's noisy plane. I wonder why his plane is noisy. A few surprises in here, I think. And the author and the illustrator is Richard Fowler. And like I said, it is a lift the flap book. And there are some very interesting noises in this book. And that's why I like it too. So, sorry. There is Mr. Little and his noisy plane. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Mr. Little was getting ready to fly his plane in the local air show when he heard a tapping noise. Can you hear that tapping noise? Can you find something around you to make the same noise? Yeah, or a tapping noise coming from inside. I wonder what that can be, said Mr. Little, lifting the engine cowling. Now, unfortunately, I've lost my flap for the engine cowling, but right in the front of the plane, that's where the engine is, and there's a flap. And what can you see? Yeah, it looks like a little mouse, doesn't it? What's he doing? And a ripping and tearing sound came from under the right-hand wing. Ripping and tearing, like you're going to rip and tear paper. He could hear that from under the right-hand wing. Let's see. Oh no! What now? Said Mr. Little. He looked under the flap and found, remember it's ripping and tearing, a large green caterpillar chewing the canvas. My goodness! So he's got a little mouse and he's got a caterpillar in his aeroplane. And he needs to get ready for the show. What number is his aeroplane? Yeah, number 6. It's nearly his turn. A plink, plonk, plink, plonk sound came from inside the fuselage. So this is where the fuselage is. And in there, there's a sound sounding like this. Plink, plonk, plink, plonk, plink, plonk. What could that be? Oh, I'll bet it's another mouse, said Mr. Little, as he climbed over the tail plane to lift the inspection hatch. Now let's see if you're right, Mr. Little. He says he thinks if he lifts this inspection hatch in the fuselage, he will find another mouse. You think he's right? Let's see. No, what is that? It looks a bit scary. It's got very big eyes. It isn't a mouse, it's a bush baby. He was playing a tune on the control cables. Plink, plonk, plink, plonk. A bush baby. So now he's got a mouse, a caterpillar and a bush baby. He's got 3 animals, noisy animals in his aeroplane. There they are. Oh, brother, I wonder if there's going to be any more surprises for Mr. Little. Crackling and chattering noises came from inside the cockpit. Oh, it must be air traffic control on the radio, said Mr. Little, as he took off the cockpit cover. So this is where, the cockpit is where the pilot sits. And in there, he can hear crackling and chattering noises. What do you think it could be? I don't know either. Let's see. Clear for takeoff! Clear for takeoff! Squawked a pink cockatoo. Clear for takeoff. Oh my goodness. So, Mr. Little has got a mouse, a caterpillar, and you see him. Oh, there he is. A caterpillar a bush baby, and a pink cockatoo. I cannot imagine any more animals, Mr. Little. Oh, brother, there is another surprise for him, poor Mr. Little. I'll never get off the ground at this rate, moaned Mr. Little, when he heard a swishing sound coming from the rear end of the plane. The rear is the back of the plane where the tail is. So here we got the tail, and here we've got the rudder. The rudder moves like that. What do you think could be under the rudder or behind the rudder? Let's have a look what it is. It's only me, said the monkey, swinging on the rudder. Oh my life. So Mr. Little, a mouse, a caterpillar, a bush baby, a pink cockatoo, and a very giggly monkey. Oh, he better get ready. It's nearly his time. Well, plane number 6, hurry up and get ready for takeoff, said a voice over the loudspeaker. Keep your wings on, shouted Mr. Little as he heard buzzing sound coming from under the plane. He lifted the right elevator. This is the elevator, and he's going to lift it. What do you think he heard? A buzzing sound. Yes, he heard, and out flew a swarm of bees. So, a mouse, a caterpillar, a bush baby, a pink cockatoo, a monkey, and number 6, a swarm of bees. Oh, Mr. Little, now you got to get ready. You're going to lose your spot in the air show, Mr. Little. Hurry up then. Eek! I'm off, yelled Mr. Little, jumping into the cockpit. The mouse, the caterpillar, the bush baby, the cockatoo, and the monkey all hung on as the plane raced down the runway. And even the swarm of bees are following him. And they're all holding on. They're going with him. Oh, good luck, Mr. Little. And with a tap, a rip, a tear, a plink, plonk, a crackle, a chatter, a swish, a buzz, and a very loud hooray! Mr. Little's noisy plane looped the loop. It turned upside down. Look at him. And Jonty's enjoying it as well. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Thank you. The end. There we go. Did you enjoy that story? Good. Did you enjoy that story? Good. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.